Hey there, crew. It's Mark Fig, and today we're going to be taking a look at Celestial Wonders. This is the December 2023 subscription box from Archer and Olive. And let me just tell you my excitement and immediate fear when I got this box. So I got this one a little bit in advance, and I thought it was my welcome kit to the Archer and Olive ambassador team. So I opened up the packaging, I popped open the top, and immediately saw that, well, this wasn't my welcome box, this was a subscription box. So I threw it on the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, no. And then I was like, I hope there's nothing glass inside of here. So I actually haven't opened up anything inside of here. Most of this stuff is still in plastic, anything that was, because I love to do this with you as we experience this ourselves. So now that I've opened it and we're gonna look inside of it, we'll talk a little bit more about Celestial Wonders. The cover of this box is absolutely beautiful with the galaxy, and we've got some constellations, which I'm going to assume is going to very much be the theme of this. I'm expecting sparkle, I'm expecting some dark colors, some stars, moon phases, things like that. The front of the box here says the stars have aligned and celestial wonders have arrived. Inside you will find the marvels of the night sky, all yours to explore. With deep hues and soft shimmers, the magic of the universe awaits your discovery. So, dark colors, some shiny stuff. Let's get into it. The first thing inside of here is the card. On the back of this card has everything that's in here, but we are not gonna look at that. We're gonna put that away for now and actually go through everything that's inside of the box. I'll go ahead and pull out this first. So it's an envelope here, really nice on the front. We've got some stars, we've got some suns, and we've got some moons and clouds and things like that on here. On the back of here, it says Celestial Stencil, a useful tool for creating charts and trackers. Combine the semicircles and sun rays to create a circular chart with the number of wedges you need. So this is super cool. Metal, we've seen metal stencils from Archer and Olive before, but what's neat is now this is a functional piece, so we can create kind of those really cool, I've seen those trackers online before, I'm not sure what they're called, but partnering these together, or you can get yourself some rainbows, you can get yourself some sunshines, and then we've got a whole section here in the middle of some straight lines, and then we also have some weather icons. We have the sun, rain, we have lightning, we have snow, and we just have cloudy. Windy, we've got here moon phases, hydration tracker or rain, a star, and then around the edges, you also have some really cool star designs too. I think there are 3 notebooks inside of this. Let's go for this one here. This grabbed my attention first. So we have Archer and Olive here, and then we have all the moon phases on here. It's kind of hard to read what the lettering says here because it's like white on a very light color. See Archer and Olive and handcrafted journal and planners to enhance your everyday life. So it's just the general slogan, but a little hard to read on here. All right, first things first. I love doing this together. Oh, is this a notepad? Okay. Oh, are we ready for this? So this is a B6 Pearlescent notepad. We have 80 sheets of 120 GSM Pearlescent paper in ivory, gray, gold, sky blue, purple, and a midnight blue to give your layouts a little shimmer. Not gonna lie, there is a very beautiful, like light shimmer to this paper, which is so cool. So we have all those colors here on the side. You tear them off the top here. I absolutely love this notepad look. Sit that right on your desk and use it. And this pearlescent paper is awesome. Oh God, the gold, just the gold by itself is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're off to a great start. All right, so our next notebook, we'll just do all the notebooks first. Why not? That's what we're here for anyway, right? This looks like a standard A5 size. The back says 192 pages. It's in the beautiful galaxy packaging that we have here. It's the new pull-out design here, which means, oh, look at the end of that. Oh, that's so pretty. The box design is just next level. I'm absolutely loving the galaxy theme. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open it up. All right, we ready? Ooh, it looks just like the box. So this is called the A5 Starfall Notebook. So the cover of this is soft cotton. It has a star foil over top of it here with all of the galaxy and stars falling from the top. This side of this is not white. That means we've got colored paper in here. So the inside of the book has some stars on it. How cool is that? And then look at the paper. Midnight blue with gray or white dot grids on here. Very slight, but very cool. So brand new color to a notebook. I don't think we have any dark color. We have the rainbow notebooks that we've seen before, and of course the blackout, but this is right here on the edge. Only thing is we're gonna have to find gel pens or like a white gel pen that will write inside of here. It's the same thing with the blackouts. Whenever I've used those, like you have to have a good white gel pen to use that, or a colored gel pen in there. So we have some of those. So we'll test them out in a little bit and see what's going on. Or maybe there are some in here, maybe some acrygraphs. Those write really well in there too. So very cool notebook. Loving this. So nice. All right. Oh my gosh. It's a square notebook in here. I'm a big fan of the square notebook. My journal for 2024 is square. And the designs on this one are absolutely beautiful. Wouldn't it be so nice if this motif was on the front of the cover of this? Oh, I'm sorry. Can we get a little sparkle on this notebook? I feel like I have to take it out this way. Get out. Get out. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's a soft cover notebook. It's not a hardcover notebook. Ah. So this is actually a 7x7, so an inch smaller than their normal notebook, Sun and Moon notebook. It's an actual soft cover, vegan leather, all glitter, no mess. Is Archer and Olive going to be getting into soft cover notebooks now? Like, this is next level. And it's just regular white dot grid paper. Thank goodness. I was so nervous because like this is awesome. It's just a little bit smaller, but so amazing. Oh my goodness, yes. Ooh. This could be the future of some new Archer and Olive designs. Like, we've never had soft cover notebooks before that I can think of. Subscription box are exactly that for us, right? They are basically a look into the possible future of Archer and Olive, because if people love these soft covers and they're like so excited like I am about them, that could be something we see coming out to everyone in the future. There is washi tape in here, but I'm very curious what is inside of this. Looks to me like a pen case. We have seen pens in some of the past releases, so I'm gonna guess a pen. Ooh, it is a pen. And it has a really nice celestial looking design on it, as we can see here. We've got ourselves a nice metal clip. Pop it open. Oh, you can't see it on my finger, but it is white gel ink inside of here. Yes, it is. All right, well, there you go. Always thinking of everything, Archer and Olive. So we have the dark blue notebook. Well, you need something to write in with it, and it's inside of the kit. A white gel pen. So we'll see how well these work too. White gel pens are hard to come by, in my opinion. I've tried so many over the years. I have some of my favorites, so hopefully this will stand up to the pressure test of, can you use this in a dark notebook? So we will see. All right, we have 3 things left, and I have to just pull this out because it just caught my eye. We were talking about how are we going to write inside of that dark blue notebook? Well, we have some metallic acrygraphs coming out inside of here. Says Celestial is the name of it. On the back of here, we have some color names: Purple Borealis, Space Blue, Celestial Silver, Nebula Blue, and Purple Haze. So super nice. Let's go ahead and swatch these real quick while we're chatting about them. So inside of here, we have our 5 different colors that we showed here on the back. Wait a sec. Oh my gosh, there's labels in here. We finally have labels for our markers. Oh my goodness. All right. So all of the labels are already printed on here. Now we just have to make sure that we're matching up the color swatch on the back of the packaging to the color here on the top. I'm so incredibly excited about this. I've been asking for labels for these markers for a really long time. I'm so excited that this is in here. What a cool surprise to have. Now if we could just get page numbers, I'd be a happy little camper. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna put all the labels on these pens real quick. Hopefully they all match up. All right, so let's go ahead and swatch these. So I'm going to start with the Celestial Silver first. We've seen silver before in some of the other packs, so this always looks good across here. All right, let's go ahead and do Purple Borealis next. So a little nice galaxy-y looking purple that you have here. This is a really cool color. All right, Nebula Blue is next. This is like a really dark. Ooh, look at this. I really like this one a lot. And then the last one here will be Space Blue. That looks really good. I love this. I've been searching for a great white gel pen for a really long time, so I'm always interested to see how these do. So writing with it, so it writes pretty well, but I can see where the roller ball is in the middle of the pen. So it's letting the ink out on the sides, but it's kind of leaving like a little divot in here. I'm just gonna draw real quick what my favorite white gel pen looks like compared to this one here. The reason that I like this other white gel pen so much is that you don't see the lines inside of there when you're writing with it, which works really well. I'm not mad at this one. I mean, this kind of works similar to a lot of the other white gel pens out there work. One thing I'm curious about is how the 1.3 millimeter tip looks compared to like the 0.7 millimeter and even the 3 millimeter from back in the day. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Personally, the 3 millimeter has always been my favorite. I love how big it is and I love doing like lettering with it. It looks really great. So this is the new size that's in the subscription box here, which is just a little thinner. That actually looks pretty thick still. And then here's a 0.7 millimeter. This is what a lot of people have. I look at this as more fine point. So I think the 1.3, it's like a good middle ground. Like you can still cover a lot of space without having to worry too much about it being like overwhelming, really. This is cool. While we're doing the swatches, here's what they look like inside of the dark blue notebook as well. So I think they all look really great. I think the purple borealis and the space blue are cutting a little bit close. If you have the shine to it, it looks good. But when you don't have the shine on it, it can be a little hard to read. And that white gel pen, as we saw before, it still looks good on the paper. Don't get me wrong. I just don't love that you can see where the roller ball is going through here. But overall, it's a good pen. I'm just gonna dip right inside the box here because we don't have a notebook, but we do have an A5 size notebook cover. It has all the designs that I was talking about on the front of that packaging there. So all of the clouds slightly debossed into here. We have a magnetic closure that's on here. And then when we open that up, a really nice soft, like suede feel on the inside here, which is super nice. Love the cover of this though. That is so nice. The last thing we have to check out is the decorative washi tape that's inside of here. It's in a nice little cute box this time around. Looks like we have 4 washi tapes inside of here. And it looks like everything that we have gotten so far. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness. I don't know how well you can see that in this light, but it's like this milky looking washi tape. That is cool. So inside of here, we have the Golden Galaxy. This is a 15 millimeter washi. We have Night Sky, which is a 9 millimeter washi. Purple Holographic, 9 millimeter. And then Iridescent Peat Tape, 5 millimeter. And it does say that this will not tear. So you do need to have scissors handy. And I always have my Archer and Olive scissors on hand. So we'll try these all out in just a second. I always like to do my favorites from each subscription box, but I'm gonna have to break mine down into my favorite features versus my favorite products because they don't necessarily go together. So my favorite feature of this subscription box has to be the names on the acrygraphs. I've been talking about this for so long because as a person who's color deficient, so I see colors, but the blues and the purples tend to look similar to me. And because this palette is all blues and purples, it was actually an ideal time for this to come through. I don't mind putting my own stickers on here. I love that the names are already here and I just had to match them up and I feel like I did a pretty good job, hopefully. But this is amazing from like an accessibility standpoint and just ease of reference and grabbing them. Like this makes me so happy. Also from a feature standpoint, this square notebook, the soft cover, I feel like there are so many opportunities now that we've introduced this. And I think a soft cover just opens up so many opportunities, even from the cover design here, right? This is all glitter, but not like glitter that's flaking off. If they can do this, what else could we do on a soft cover notebook? Like, this is really amazing. I also really like the size of this notebook. 7x7 maybe feels a little bit better than 8x8. This just feels like great opportunity. And if we love soft cover notebooks, we have to shout out from the rooftops. We have to let Archer and Olive know, like, we love this, we want to see more of this, because the subscription boxes are exactly that, right? They are a time to kind of get a little bit of a sneak peek of what might be coming out in the future. I don't know for sure. They don't tell me things anymore, but rightfully so. But this is amazing. And this is going to be so cool. And I personally can't wait to use this square notebook because I already love square notebooks as a whole. This isn't really a feature, but I love this cover design on here. Like, give me a soft cover notebook with this celestial cloud pattern on it, just black with gold, and I would be as happy it can be. Like, really great box design and packaging design this time around, no doubt about it. When it comes to my favorite products, might be a little bit different. While I really like the labels from an accessibility standpoint on the acrygraphs, I personally have already seen and have metallic acrygraphs. So it's cool to see new metallic covers, but more than anything, I think I'm most excited for this B6 notepad because we don't have this size notepad yet. We got some others with some previous releases, but this feels good to me. This isn't like super skinny or too long or too big, and it's vertical too, which I really like. I think most other things have been horizontal. So having a vertical one like this feels more usable. It feels like something that I can sit on my desk, jot some notes down on, rip off the pages when I'm done. I think that the opportunity for more pearlescent things in the future could be out there. I don't know that they would necessarily do that, but for this box and this theme, it's cool. But I think the size of this notebook feels really great to me. And then from another product standpoint, I already mentioned it before, but yay to the 7x7 square notebook. I love square notebooks already. I love the size, and I also just love that this is a soft cover. So this is one of those areas where it's like, from a feature standpoint, it's cool, and from a product standpoint, it's really cool as well. I just feel like I have a lot of opportunity inside of here. I really can't wait to use it for myself. Like, I kind of want to just start using it now, but I'm already setting up my other notebook for the new year. So this is just one of those things where, like, I gotta find an opportunity to use this now, or it's gonna go on my shelf and it's gonna be the next notebook that I use for a special project. Like, this is awesome and I'm really excited about it. This isn't to say that I don't like the other products. I can honestly say everything in this sub box is instantly usable. The pen you can use inside of a blackout notebook. You can use it inside of the dark color notebook too, which is cool. For me personally, the dark color notebooks, I just don't find them super functional for like a day-to-day productivity unless you are dedicating yourself to using a white gel pen or something that's going to kind of really like illuminate on the page. Even in blackout notebooks, I use them for fun things with acrygraphs and doodles or with gel pens. And I think that's what a lot of other people use colored notebooks for as well. It's kind of like a fun way to do that. I have seen people use blackout notebooks for an actual full journal, but for me personally, that's really making a dedication to like white pens only, and I like to add other things in there sometimes too. I think the stencil is cool. We have a lot of those. I will add it to my stencil collection, but I really do like the functionality of it, especially for creating that little tracker on there, and it all lines up perfectly. Really, really smart from a product design standpoint. But enough about what I like. I want to hear from you. Let me know what your favorite things are from this sub box, and if there's anything that you're just like cannot wait to get your hands on. I'm so excited, and I love chatting with you in the comment section down below. So let's talk stationery, let's talk loves, let's talk about maybe what we don't super love. I don't know. I can't wait to hear from you. I'll put all the links for this box down in the descriptions for you below. That way, if you want to check out the subscription box from Archer and Olive, and specifically starting your subscription with this box, which you can, all of that will be down there for you in the descriptions below. If you're new to Archer and Olive as a whole and you want to check out some of their other products, you can use my special discount code, which is markyourpages10, and that's going to get you 10% off your purchases from Archer and Olive, and it's going to be a lot of fun for you, and I can't wait for you to get something cool. I cannot wait to use this stuff and put it into play, so you'll be seeing it more and more over the next few weeks for sure as I pick and choose from this amazing subscription box on what we're going to be using. I'll talk with you next time. See ya.